Powering up essential systems. Booting root C/audio logs. Reviewing previous data cells. Repairing audio files.
Gregor, you are sitting in the interrogation room, but this time it's not a uniform with a red stripe that walks in, it's a uniform with a blue stripe. Have this staring contest. Everyone else, remove your headphones. I don't know, do whatever you like.
Enjoy your time. This night will be your last.
Same to you.
Cool, I have a -1 on.
You're able to open this door quietly enough to not attract the attention of the guard, or the resident of the room.
It will not save you. All your vigilance will be for naught. Because even now, the servants of the Mosquito King are close.
I do throttle, shrug, knock, shrug, quiet, shrug. Like, which one's quieter?
You just wrap your arm around him and just yoink him off balance.
I took the jacket.
Dice, why don't you take point?
He's eating a hunk of bread. He looks up.
Yo.
You just lean around the corner, just pop him with your gun. In these cabinets hold the entire firearm supply of the guards that are currently not on duty.
Rex takes point. Rex takes point. Shotgun in hand.
I also grab some of them treats and put them in my pockets.
What time?
All right.
Roughly.
Like actually, or
in game.
In the game.
It's in the evening. So the sun, like, imagine the sun has just crossed the horizon. So we're in that twilight zone where there's still light in the sky and you can still see, but in about an hour it will be dark, like fully dark. It's the perfect vignette for a fire.
Good.
All right, so we just got to go find what's his name, Mr. Leader, and make him not the leader anymore. All in favor?
I mean, yeah. Here's a question, though. Is there a way we can do it so that... Wait, are we all together at this point?
Yeah, 3 of you in the basement, Gregor's in the bathroom.
Okay, let's gun up and then rejoin Gregor so we can make this final plan.
Well, Rex is already gunned up, so... Are there any grenades, perchance?
There are not.
I mean, dang, sorry.
Was there anything else? Does anybody remember? Was there anything else last time that I specifically said that I grabbed?
You described yourself as that guy from Hot Fuzz.
I mean, if that's chill, Trent, can I just be totally loaded up with weapons?
I mean, you can have one handgun and one shotgun, because I'll say this: you can have one handgun and one shotgun with the associated ammo. That's fine by me. If you can make a case for where you'd stash more guns on your person, then I'll let you carry more.
As the resident gun lugger, you're only allowed to carry 2 max. 3 is mine. Just saying.
All right, sounds good. Then I won't go full Hot Fuzz.
I was just kidding.
I'll make that case later. We're too early. Also, it seems only logical that my improvement that I need to take for my experience would be get +1 hard at this point.
Dice is going to grab any leftover, just one small gun if there's anything left after the boys raid it.
Yeah, there's some stuff left.
Just one small gun. That's all she needs for self-defense.
Okay, so you pick up a little 22. You're happy with it.
Self-defense. Dice does not understand what's going on here.
A 22 is like... you could shoot someone with a 22 and they'd probably be fine unless you hit them in the wrong spot.
She's not trying to kill anybody. She's just self-defense.
All right, fair.
Okay, let's rejoin Gregor.
Armed and dangerous, you head back up to the bathroom. Gregor, you hear this slight jingling, and I guarantee Rex is kind of stomping a little bit as he's coming up, fully decked out. Are you carrying Opera, or which gun are you like?
Opera is currently in my arms
already. So that's the image you get. You get this big hulking dude. He is having the time of his life. He is happy. He's got his baby back in his arms. He's ready to rumble.
Well, I'm glad to see the cavalry has arrived. Were there any stairs and any way up to the second floor back there?
Just down.
Do we want to be going up? Because we got to remember, this building is going up in smoke soon.
True. But while I was a guest here, I was interviewed by Justice One. We need to take out the head of the security force. So a little confusion. Otherwise, she'll just rally the troops and we'll have to fight our way through everybody.
I mean, they're all going to die in a fire. Not to be morbid, but don't we just need to lock the doors?
It's easy to escape a fire.
The building might start on fire, but chances are it'll be controlled before too long. Unless there's some way to start something from the inside at the same time. Any accelerants downstairs?
Ooh, that's a good question.
So you remember as you looked around, there was a generator and the fuel to power it down there.
You know what? We were never taught this in the mechanic shop, but I think I can figure out just enough between my life background before that and my mechanical experience. I think I can rig something up. Here, Gregor, I've got a present for you. I hand his weapons back to him.
Oh.
Now, somebody come with me to watch how cool I am.
I'll do that.
And I go back downstairs. Okay, this is kind of the first time I'm actually doing a savvy head thing in this game. I think that the closest thing that this is the workshop move. I'm not in my own workshop though, so how do you think I should do this as far as rigging this to blow? I could also use things speak.
Since your workspace is your van and it's been hidden away, I think we're more likely to have this be a do something under fire. I mean, I don't think any of your moves really fit this.
Yeah. I think the limitations on this are thematically good.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, you're gonna try and turn the generator into a bomb.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, this is definitely just do something under fire. The fire is
that there will be a fire.
Yeah, the fire is that there will be a fire. If you succeed, it will be a bomb. And if you do not succeed,
it will be a bomb, but it's not controlled.
Yeah, I like that. That's the most interesting one. I was actually thinking along those lines. Yeah, so if you succeed, it's a bomb that does what you want it to. If you don't succeed, it's a bomb that doesn't do what you want it to.
Okay. I take some wires from that dismantled stereo that I grabbed, and I also I grab any tools that I see around. And I get to work also, whatever things that I have in my pockets, because, I don't know how bombs work. Okay, I rolled a 10, and it's weird for me, so 13.
Okay, cool. So this is no problem for you. You're like, yeah, it's a gasoline engine. There's spark plugs. There's a fuel canister. Like this is just something that's waiting to go wrong.
Good.
You're able to make it in such a way that it will explode.
So while Rex and Bravo are headed back down the stairs, is Dice staying up in the bathroom with me?
Yes.
So while Gregor is standing overwatch, I just wanted to talk to Dice for a minute. I mean, don't take this in the wrong way. I'm very glad to not be chained to that chair or in a barrel. But how did you guys find me so fast? I thought I was going to lead those guys on a merry chase and then meet up. Last thing I saw, you were headed over the bridge to a neighboring building.
Honestly, I don't even know how we found you so fast. It all was Bravo. He did this crazy, weird something. I don't even know what he did. He just all of a sudden was like, Gregor went this way, and he's over here. And then with a little bit of Golden One's help, we kind of figured out you were being either taken to the police station if you weren't already here. And so, really, it's all thanks to Bravo that we found you so quickly. But I really, honestly, don't know what he did.
Well, many thanks for getting me out of that situation. I think we might have a little bit more to deal with before I can really say thanks, but thanks for joining me in this sticky situation at least.
My job here is to make sure nobody dies, and you haven't died yet, so I'm doing my job.
We open the door. Okay, guys, it's gonna explode. We have about 3 to 7 to 9 to 4 minutes before it blows up.
So we need to go?
Yeah.
Rex has just got like this giddy grin on his face, knowing that the building's just gonna straight up blow up.
Oh my gosh. Is there anybody in the break room, or has nobody entered since we did our little thing?
You don't know if anyone's entered the break room since y'all shut the door to the bathroom.
Rex enters the break room.
Okay, there is still the one dude slumped over under the table now. I can't remember if y'all shoved him under there.
I believe I put him under the table.
Yeah, so it's just the dude. He's still just under the table.
And is Dice wearing his armor, or was Dice wearing somebody else's?
I think I was wearing his.
You were wearing the uniform of the one that you was guarding Gregor originally that y'all choked out.
Yep, that's the uniform I'm wearing.
I think we should snag this dead guy's uniform real quick.
Okay, let's have it be real quick.
I think we should. We hurriedly strip that guy and leave his corpse to be exploded.
Okay, let's, I think the fastest way is to have Rex lead, so bulldozer maneuver, and the rest of us will just make sure we don't go down the wrong hall.
Okay, I'm going to describe this room and you can make choices. So there's the door you just came through at the bottom of the room. There's the door you originally entered this room that goes back through the winding hallway of cells. And there is another door just at the top of the room that leads to an area you haven't explored yet.
And that was the room that we heard the voice from that when I pretended to be.
Yes.
Somebody's in that room.
Bravo. How long until the bomb goes off?
4 to 2 minutes.
I'm on board of path of least resistance, which is the way we came in, and just book it the same way.
Rex is gonna kick open the door quickly.
Okay, so you kick open the door, and what you see like an opening, like receptionist kind of area. There's a couple of like side tables and one desk with a person sitting at it. They've got some papers and like a calendar. This person is in a chair, and they are just 100% shocked to see this dude just bust open the door, just lugging these guns as a gun lugger. Very surprised.
Point the shotgun at him. Where's your superior officer?
I run into the room and I say, "No time for superior officers." I go towards the other door.
I guess I'm intimidating him right now. Let's see, what move would this be?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's going aggro.
Yeah, let's go aggro as I point my shotgun at him and demand to know what I want to know.
We're gonna blow up. We're gonna blow up.
If this is taking more than a few seconds, I'm leaving Rex behind.
It's been like 20 seconds.
Yeah, 20 seconds out of an unknown number of seconds that we have.
Out of an unknown, it's maybe 3, maybe 20 seconds, maybe 10 minutes.
Well, no, Gregor, let Rex roll. Let him make his gosh dang roll.
No, let him do his thing.
9, by the way.
Okay, 9.
It's a mixed success, right?
Yes, they can choose to either force your hand, cave, or do. Okay, so here's what they do. So this person behind the desk, they're sitting there doing their thing. You kick open the door, point a shotgun at them, and go, and just go, where is your superior? And they just kind of squeak and hide and just like duck under the desk.
Rex is gonna groan and just head on out after Bravo. It's not worth my time.
Okay, so I already said that I opened the next door and I run out into that hall. What do I see?
Okay, so you open the door and you see you see a hallway going off to your left and to your right, and you see the main entrance to the guard station just directly in front of you.
Is the main entrance a room of its own, or do I see the door?
No, it's the exit to the building.
Okay. I open the door and I get out.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm right behind.
Great.
Rex, are you coming too?
Yeah, I followed you.
Or do you want to sit?
Rex.
Or do you want to sit down, do a Sudoku, maybe? Put your feet up.
Maybe if you were better at making bombs, we would have had a schedule on this thing.
You're muted.
Still muted.
You're muted in Discord.
Yeah, that'll still show up in...
It'll show up in the Inuicaster.
You can put that in if you want to. Yes, Rex follows
Trent
behind.
goes back to edit and it's just a bunch of swearing.
Rex follows behind. Having muttered an insult to himself.
Okay. After we're all out the door, I grab some wire and I start stringing it around the handles.
Okay.
Just to tie
We
it
still
off.
want to light fire to this building, yes.
Hopefully Golden One's already started.
Hopefully, Golden One's not too close to where your generator bomb is.
Also, is there anybody around us looking suspicious?
Yeah, so there's the thing is you come busting out of this door, and then just once everyone's there, you just shut them and like just wrap some wire around it real quick. This is the main entrance to the guard station, so it's the end of the day. There's not many people, but there's a solid half dozen who are either who are coming in or going to come out. They're freaking out. They're panicking a little bit because normally in this situation they'd go to the guard station, but y'all are coming out of the guard station.
Are these civilians or guards?
These are civilians.
Long live the revolution!
Rex kind of waves his shotgun in the air. He's kind of like, y'all might want to start leaving this city or get out of our way. Hide yourselves.
Spread the word. Freedom is on its way. Thanks to the Mosquito King.
Did Bravo hear the story of the Mosquito King?
None of us did.
You probably heard me ranting while I was distracting the guard.
Yeah, I think I overheard it vaguely.
I was just making sure.
Never let continuity get in the way of a one-liner. That's my policy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So this is all going on. The people are freaking out. This is their worst nightmare coming to Bay. They've got armed people screaming revolution, and waving guns in the air. At this point, you see Golden One. He pops around from a corner, and just he sees everything's going on. So he just yells at you and he goes, "So you want to go now?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on, baby, light this fire.
So you see him. He's holding a glass bottle with a rag coming out of it, and he's got a lighter in his other hand, and he's sparking it.
Right on, Molotov cocktails.
So Golden One, he gets it lit as y'all are running away, and just hucks it at the building. It bursts, and this wall of fire goes up across the side of the building.
You might want to start running away from there.
Yeah, let's get out. But is there a back door that we should go by so we can pick anybody off who comes out?
You guys came in through the back door, didn't you?
It's all a matter of perspective, really.
We need to make sure Justice 1 goes down.
Okay, let's hoof it over to the other door. Golden One, do you know if there are any other doors, or is it just the two?
It's just the two. It's just the two. You've got that main one that you came out of, and the one that you entered in originally.
Okay. If we can get by this other door, stand someplace where we're kind of obscured, and just be ready to pick off anybody important we need to.
Hey, Golden One, you know where the leader lives?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Are we having this
I think-
conversation as we're running over to the other door?
yeah, so you can have this conversation as you're running over him. He goes, "Yeah, he lives in that big mansion where you would have gotten your new names."
Sounds good.
At this point, if we're unobserved, I would also like to take this opportunity to put on the guard uniform.
Oh, now who wants to spend time doing a Sudoku?
You can definitely do this. This is going to be like the crossing point. Okay, so here's what you do. Okay, I need you to roll to act under fire. The fire is that you're able to get the guard uniform on before any of the guards exit the building.
Okay.
Because who cares about what civilians see?
Roll under fire is hard? No, it's cool.
I think it's cool, yes.
Okay. All right. That is a 9 plus 3, 12.
Alrighty, so you're able to change into the guard's uniform right before the guards start to spill out of the door. Here's what we're doing. We got like 4 or 5 things happening at once. So Gregor has succeeded his role to change into the costume. Guards are starting to come out of the door, and y'all are hunkering down somewhere. Is that in preparation to like do suppressive fire on the door? Am I understanding the situation correctly?
Oh, I was just gonna be ready to suppress fire on the door, kind of personally, regardless of how stealthily I'm being.
Okay.
Question.
Yes.
Did we get there with enough time for me to blockade this door,
Oh yeah, with the wire.
or is it just too close?
I think it's too close, especially with the Molotov cocktail going off. Like there's something
Okay.
obviously wrong at this
Yeah.
point.
So, as the guards start running out, and before we open fire, I want to step forward and say, "We is under attack. Man the walls. My crew will stay here and put out the fire. Hurry, go, go.
Okay, I mean this.
Wouldn't this be a better opportunity to just take them all down?
I don't really want to shoot like Mr. 3 days from retiring, you know? If it's Justice 1, that's one thing, but if it's... these
so
are just
guy on a
regular-
lunch break, screw him, but, other person coming through the door.
Guy on the lunch break could have sounded the alarm.
Okay, well, I think the decision of whether to use lethal force in this moment or not goes to the guy holding the minigun.
Yeah, fair.
Shotgun currently.
Oh, okay. You didn't switch over?
I did.
Okay.
I accidentally said minigun earlier. I meant to be holding, because this is more for backstory reasons.
Okay, so Gregor, you're just trying to convince the guards that you are on their side,
Trying to convince him to go man the city walls.
and Rex is trying to make sure no one comes out of the door alive.
I was not told of a plan beforehand. If people are exiting the door at the same moment as he is giving his speech, I am shooting. If it's happening before, then
I think
maybe I can use a brain cell to figure out what's going on.
I mean, y'all, this is narrative based, narrative first, and then we roll. So y'all tell me what goes on. If you want to roll a dice to see who, like, roll a two-sided die to see who goes first, that sounds great to me. But otherwise, like, y'all can hash this out because I don't have rules for figuring this out.
Let's roll a dice. What do you think, Matt?
We should have you, me, and at the same time.
Oh,
Okay, a 1d3.
I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6 for you,
Okay.
me, and at the same time. 4. That's me.
hi everybody. This is Matthew. Hope that you've been enjoying the episode thus far. Thanks for listening. We are really enjoying making this. We're hoping you're enjoying listening to it, and we would love some feedback. So why not leave us a review? You can subscribe if you're enjoying what we're doing. We also do want to give a shout out to Audionautics and especially to Mackenzie for making our amazing theme music. That was the bit that really got me excited to play this game. So thanks for all of that, and we hope you're enjoying, and we'll get back to the show.
Okay, so Rex, I've looked through the battle moves, and this looks like you're laying down fire.
Okay, let me pull that up quickly. Go on.
So I'll read it to you real quick while you pull it up. So it's a battle move. When you lay down fire, roll plus hard. On a 10 plus, choose 3. On a 7 to 9, choose 2. On a miss, choose 1. And they are: you provide covering fire, allowing another character to move or act freely. You provide supporting fire, giving another PC a +1 choice to their own battle move. You provide suppressive fire, denying another character to move or act freely. And you take an opportune shot, inflicting harm on an enemy within your reach.
Okay.
Laying down fire is more of like a support thing, unless your goal is deny these guards the ability to move out of the building, which, would be pretty effective.
This is lay down fire for me. So I'm going to roll.
In the meantime, Dice is like standing behind this, just freaking the heck out because she has no idea what to do.
12.
Okay, you can choose 3.
Okay.
3 of the 4 options.
I'm going to provide suppressing fire because that'll deny them to move or act freely.
Okay.
I'm going to take an opportune shot. Oh, wait, no. I'm going to do the first one as well. Everyone else is going to have the chance to act freely because no one is going to bother them in this moment. And we'll do the last one as well, the opportune shot. So 1, 3, 4.
Okay, cool. So you're able to provide covering fire, so y'all can the next person to act doesn't have any issues with guards. You provide suppressive fire, so people are extra guards are not going to be able to come out of this area, and you take an opportune shot, inflicting harm -1 on an enemy within your reach. So what's the stats on your shotgun?
My shotgun is 3 harm, close messy. I do +1 harm, which counteracts that -1 harm, I guess.
Okay, so it's 3 harm, messy.
Yes, 3 harm, close.
Okay,
messy.
cool. And yeah, okay, all right. So what happens is, y'all are running. You're running. Bravo is yelling about maybe binding this door when it bursts open, and Rex, you just pivot on a dime and just lay into the 2 people trying to push their way out of the door, and just the one dude up front just gets blown back into his friend. The guy up front is dead, and the guy he gets blown back, this gaping, just like pepper of holes in his chest. And the weird like crush of those 2 blocks the door for the moment.
Gregor slowly closes his mouth and he's like, "Oh, that speech isn't necessary."
I hand my rifle to Gregor, because it's better than a pistol or a chain for this situation. And then I just grab. I try to get to, so it's me, Dice, and Golden One, the 3 who aren't as effective as in a fight. And I also kind of try to position it in a way so Dice is not looking at the fight. I say, okay, what's our plan now? The leader is still out there. What are we gonna do after we get away from this guard tower? And we're like ducked down, like hushed whispers, like, okay.
So are we just gonna go and kill the leader now? Is that what we're gonna? Just straight there?
I mean, unless there's a better way to do this. Just because we're bringing down the government, are these people gonna follow us? I don't know.
Probably not.
I want to pause between shots and look over my shoulder and say we should probably take advantage of the confusion and then help Rex with the covering fire.
Rex has just got this grin on his face, his little piggy eyes going wild. Rex with his shotgun is a different beast than Rex without his shotgun.
Question: how has the fire progressed?
So the fire on the outer wall that was started by the Molotov cocktail, it's spread a little bit. You can hear people banging on the door and like shoving it to try and get out. There's this huge, you can hear the commotion of people yelling inside, just yelling. It's a mass chaos at this point. You hear people thundering up and down stairs. You hear windows being thrown open, but then they realize there's bars on the windows and they can't like get out through them. It is absolute chaos.
Despite Bravo's disregard for human life, he starts to feel something.
So does Rex.
That's why Dice is not looking. She is looking away.
The only thing is, Rex is feeling something too. He's just feeling giddy.
Just like, I just get this pit in my stomach, and I'm like, you're doing the right thing, right?
Okay, so in the confusion, what if we try taking the leader hostage first?
Works for me.
Yeah, okay. We finish this here, and then we grab the leader.
We take the leader hostage, make a show, and then see how people react to him being taken.
We just need to buy enough time for this bomb to go off.
On that note, 3 more guards are able to shove the person who's blocking the door. They're able to shove him out of it, and they're able to burst on out. Now they are at a severe disadvantages. Rex and Gregor at this point are laying down fire on them, but they do pose an immediate threat as they're able to yell before they're gunned down. They're able to yell your location.
Hey, Tech, how long?
1 to negative 30 seconds. I mean, minutes. I don't know.
Question.
Yes.
I shoot them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Also not a question.
Yeah, like, and that's the thing is, like, I'm not questioning like that they'll be able to stand a chance against you. I'm just saying that they've been able to communicate some information back.
Right. I just wanted to get to the part where after they did the things they needed to do, where they stopped getting to do things ever again.
Yeah. They're done doing things. Between you and Gregor, there are 3 more corpses added to the pile.
Oh, okay. How many did I get?
So you got.
I just rolled again on accident, but I got an 11.
Oh, okay. Let's see. So there were
11. Kind of looks like 2 ones. Maybe I got 2 of them.
I think you were able to snag 2 of them. Just okay. Yeah,
Rex.
Yeah, you're able to snag 2 of them. Just you bam, and then you just pump the shotgun one more time, and just boom.
Oh yeah.
You're able to take out two of them. Gregor picks off the other one.
So Rex is up to 5.
Just glad to be helpful.
So at this point, you've stayed there a little while, and you hear this sound that can only be described as a whoop. And I want you to read what has just been posted to the PC chat.
Aaron, I think that's your handiwork. You need to read it out for our listening audience.
All right. He just posted a excerpt from the rulebook that says 5 harm and more. Big explosions or being tied down and chopped in half with an axe. Those are the 2 examples of what experience 5 harm is like.
And so what happens is you hear this whoomp, and you hear some people scream and immediately stop screaming. You can guess those were the people who were trying to use the guns in the basement, trying to get to those as they knew they were under fire. And you see smoke start to billow out from some of the broken windows in the lower floor. What you can surmise is the entire basement is on fire, and within about 5 minutes, this entire building will be basically ash.
Trent, how many people would you guess were inside that building?
Well, I'm not going to give you that because everyone didn't just immediately die.
I know, but
you were estimated by Golden One somewhere in the area between 15 and 25 people were in this building.
Just gonna flex over here and just say, Rex, get on my level.
Do you actually say that?
No, that is
okay.
That is me saying that out of character. Bravo is horrified right now, and he doesn't understand why.
Okay, so here's the thing with this Golden One goes, what did y'all do?
Splody boom boom. All right, is it time to go kidnap the dude?
Yeah, let's go find some leader that needs to be deposed of.
Kidnapped. We're taking hostage.
Oh, all right, sure, yeah, that's a good story.
Chad and Karen, the other 2, I don't care about them.
What was the leader's name?
Roger.
Roger Blemons.
Roger. That's right. Okay. Equality 1.
Or equality 0 or something.
Y'all are having this conversation as I presume you're just running off. Like y'all are hightailing it away from this place, and you just hear this thunder of chaos and pandemonium as now the focus of these people has turned from end the threat to get out of the building.
Yeah. And it's on fire, and there's a pile of bodies jamming the door, so.
Yep. Y'all are able to just run away as fast as possible. And you are able to leave the scene.
Yay. Revolution.
Yay, we're heroes, ?
We yell to people as we pass in the streets, because if we're running away, we're probably encountering people.
Yes, there, especially with like the explosions and the gunfire, like there is a crowd is starting to form.
You know what? I start yelling, "Follow us for freedom!" and see if anybody's responding to that.
We're headed to the boss. We're not leading a mob, are we?
No, we're just trying to kidnap the boss.
When I yell, "Follow us for freedom," before anybody shuts me up, how do the people seem to respond?
So you're just running through the streets. You got people like poking their head out from places and just trying to see what goes on. You yell, "Follow us for freedom," and most people really just don't seem to process it kind of watching what's going on in shock. They didn't think this was ever going to happen. And so like the general people that you're passing just kind of stand there and watch as you run them by.
That was a good try. Okay, after making that one little token attempt to get the people on side, I just follow the rest of the team.
Already.
Bravo's past experiences with rebellion has not given him much faith in the masses.
So as we're making our way toward the mansion, I kind of want to talk to the group. Just what's the play here? Are we continuing with bulldozer maneuver? Are we sweet talking our way in? What are we gonna try?
Bulldozer.
How many of us are in guard uniforms right now?
2 of us. It's Gregor and Dice. Well, we could bulldoze in. I really think I don't want to just kill the leader immediately. I want to get some information out of him. And also, if we can make a public display of him, we can see how much the people actually care.
Maybe we could just hurt him a little bit first.
I just want him alive.
Okay.
I don't care how alive.
Sounds great.
Preferably conscious.
Oh, okay, fine.
To the point that if he needs to be unconscious, he can be.
What if we have a token attempt at subterfuge and just we could do the whole like guards and like, oh, we caught the people who started the fire. We need to bring them before the leader. And then if anybody's like, that doesn't make sense, then,
I am absolutely down to give that a try.
Right on.
Dice is like, a chance that we murder 1 or 2 fewer people. Let's do it.
We can't have Rex as our prisoner fully armed.
Yeah, I've got 3 guns on me. One of them like a military class weapon.
Whoever's standing close enough to him.
Rex on standby with Bravo as our
arsonist
prisoner.
I'm not going in.
Yeah, you could say, oh, this concerned citizen caught these 2 arsons, and we're bringing him to before the leader to be congratulated. Say that Rex is the hero.
That doesn't really explain how he got his guns back.
If anybody wants an explanation, they'll get a metal one.
Rex, we need to at least make this look convincing. Let Dice hold Opera. I'll take the shotgun.
No, you're gonna have the rifle.
I promise that if I hold that gun, I won't do anything other than hold it.
Will the uniform fit over Rex's body armor?
I'm gonna roll a 1d4. Evens it fits. Odds Rex is like 2 sizes bigger than this dude was. Sound good?
Cool.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, it's a 3. So Rex is just straight up bigger than this dude was, and his uniform won't fit.
Can I put can I hide the shotgun in like my,
But
I do still have that cloak over my arm.
I'm really curious as to the rest of that sentence, Matt. Where are you going to hide a shotgun?
In my coat. I've been wearing.
Okay.
I believe that's acting under fire. The fire being that you didn't hide it very well.
9.
Okay, so
when I see it poking out, I try to help him. I'm gonna roll to help.
you're gonna be like, okay, just like fashionista moment, just like, okay, this doesn't look right.
Yeah, if I can push him over to a 10. Okay, I got an 11 plus to help is a +0, so 11.
Okay. Yeah, so that pushes it from like kind of questionable, like something you can tell something's hidden there, but like you don't know what it is, to like it's hidden.
I'm like,
it's
okay,
hidden,
now
accessible.
It's behind your leg, so if you stand at this angle to them, they won't see it. The bottom of it's poking out behind your leg.
Sorry, Rex willingly offers you guys to have Opera and Scout, his, minigun and his rifle.
Golden, you stay out here, and I hand the rifle of Bravo's that I'm holding, and I let Dice take the minigun just because I like that image, and I'll grab Scout, and we'll take these 2 villains, push them in front of us.
Here's what I'm gonna do. So whoever is in charge, whoever's gonna be taking point on this this little escapade, I'll let you narrate it up until it's time to start giving you information.
Oh, and for the record, I take my pistol that I took from the the guns, the arsenal, and I put it I put it in my waistband in the back, and I put my shirt over it. Just for the record, it's not in my hand or anything.
Okay.
So I firmly believe that McGregor should take point on this one, and I will aid as much as I can, because we know how Dice's acting is.
Okay, so I don't know if we can find some bit of rope or something, but I want to make it look like their hands are bound, slip knots, things that they can get out of easy, but tie their hands in front of them. And then once we're all set, we're going to march them forward up to the main entrance, wherever that may be.
Yep. So there's a stairway up to the middle level of the house. There's no one there, like blocking the entrance to the door or anything.
Okay, we waltz our merry way in like we own the place.
Yep.
We will.
Alrighty. Much like the guardhouse going in through the front, you enter like a reception kind of area where there is a guard sitting behind a desk who is there to direct people where they need to go and make sure that everyone who comes in is accounted for. So they see you and they stand up and say, what do we have here?
And is he armed? Just for our information.
He is. He has a pistol. It is holstered.
So I want to walk up to the desk and this just happened. You probably haven't heard, but the guard station was attacked, and
it was what?
Yeah, there was a fire. They rigged an explosion. Justice 1 was injured pretty severely. We caught the 2 who were responsible. We thought that Equality 1 should be the one to determine their fates. Should see them, especially given Justice's condition.
Yeah, that just why would, and this person, like, they're struggling to like wrap their mind around it. They're getting angry and they're like, and they go, okay, this.
I turn and with the butt of the rifle, knowing Rex is a beefy boy, and I just hit him in the stomach with the butt of the rifle. And I said, this one was spouting some filth about revolution.
The Mosquito King will rise.
So this person goes, okay, hold them here for 1 minute. We need to get more reinforcements. If these are the people who were stupid enough to attack the guardhouse, we need more than just us. And they head off through a door on the side.
The 2 of us, we obviously brought the biggest weapons from the arsenal. We're here to deliver and then to stand guard over Equality 1. Gregor doesn't say it like that. Equality 1.
No.
We're Justice's the last orders that she was able to give was that we should report for his protection immediately.
The guard goes, okay, well, in this dangerous situation, that's absolutely necessary. And he says, these you saw these people, these criminals attack.
We weren't the ones specifically. Most of them were injured, but that is what the report that came down through the ranks. That's why we brought them there. We figured that he'd want to find out more information. We only know a bare minimum of what's going on. We just wanted to secure His Holiness. Okay.
The guard at the front desk nods and he pulls his gun out of the holster and turns the safety off, and says, "Okay, let's go let Equality 1 decide their fate."
And I hit Rex with the butt of the gun again in the side where I know he's armored.
My fate has already been decided. I will be rewarded by the Mosquito King.
Follow him, maggot.
We're actually larvae.
Okay, so this guard leads you through some back hallways, and eventually you see a hallway. Now this hallway it's much nicer. Like, it is ornate up in this level. You're on the 3rd level now. Things are ornate and they are very, very well kept. And you see at the end of the hallway there's a door, and there are three guards. There are 3 guards standing at attention in front of this door. This other guard comes up and he puts a hand to stop you about halfway down the hall, and he continues on to speak to these other guards. Do you do anything, or you just let him talk?
I want to move up next to Rex where he can grab the gun out of my hand if he needs to.
My shotgun is still in my coat.
Okay.
So if you are just waiting, what happens is the guard goes up and he talks to the other 3 guards and points back, and clearly he's angry. You can see the other guards, their faces get harder, more firm, and as they hear the news. And the one in front, because it's kind of a triangle, the one in front nods and goes in, knocks on the door, enters, and a few moments later comes back out and says to bring these foul creatures forward.
Start moving forward.
Yeah, shove them forward.
You're escorted into a very luxurious office. This is the cushiest place you have seen in this community, bar none. Behind a very nice, well-polished desk sits a man who's about 60 or so years old. He's got white hair and this a very very well maintained goatee, and he looks up from whatever he happens to be doing to see everyone enters his office. There are now 4 guards, and all of them have their weapons drawn. You have the 2 of you who are tied up, and you have the 2 of you who are pretending to be guards. This is Equality 1.
I move forward and I kind of kick Rex in the back of the knee to make him fall to his knees. On the ground, maggot. Tell him what you did.
I follow the lead and kick Bravo in the knee.
Ow!
Rex, does Rex drop to his knees even though he's being told to?
I drop to my knees.
Rex follows suit. Rex drops to his knees and he says, "The Mosquito King will protect me."
I look up at the Equality 1 and say, "So, you're Equality 1. Or should I say, Roger."
At this, Equality, he raises his eyebrows and goes, "Now, how did you learn that name? It's not one that we use anymore, but we're curious."
So, you think you can just strip away people's identities and all of the things that make them unique and hold them here and glut yourself off their labors?
We are not here to answer your questions or explain why we have done things. That is your job. That is why you're here, tied up on my floor.
All right. Ask away.
You have yet to answer the question. What did you do?
We blew up the guard station.
Yeah. That is the case.
It's that simple. That is what you have done.
Well, we
Yes.
were going to do more, but then we got caught.
Oh, we also...
As evidenced.
Just a question about the layout of the room. Sorry to butt in.
No, you're good. This is the time.
There's the door we came in through. Are there other entrances, other exits?
There are not other exits that are clearly visible. If you'd like to read a sitch or read a person, you can definitely get more information while this is going on.
I would love to read a sitch. Just so you can tell I'm not lying. I rolled an 11 plus 2. 13.
Okay. Ask 3. Ask away.
Are there other entrances or exits?
So you're in here and you're looking around, you're scoping it out a little bit. This guy has a whole fleet of guards and is personally guarded. There's no way he's going to be locked in a room with only one exit. There are what you see are these long flowing curtains. They're around both of the windows in the room, but there's also one on the back wall. But it doesn't quite reach the floor, and you can see a door in a couple of inches between the end of the curtains and the floor.
who's in. I know who's in control here. I think I'm just going to hold on to my questions for now.
So while he's doing that, could I get like an idea of where everybody is placed in the room?
Yes. So if you're looking top down, let's imagine it this way. So you have Roger at his desk. It's not quite center room. It's set back a little bit, but it's centered. And then you have the 8 of you. Okay, so you have Bravo and Rex. They're on their knees. You and Gregor are immediately behind them, and the 4 guards are positioned kind of in corners around you. All of them have their guns trained on y'all to make sure that you don't pull any funny business.
On y'all, including the 2 of us?
The ones on the ground.
Okay.
Y'all are in uniform and acting the right way.
Yeah. Can I
You're not
kind of like...
suspicious.
I kind of want to scoot back so I'm like forming the perimeter with them. So I'm not in front of everybody.
You
can do that.
Does the leader have any visible weapons?
No.
Also, what's on his desk? Are there computers? Like, what is in the room?
It is a very stately office, but there's nothing like technologically advanced. There are his desk. It's got papers on it, memos and instructions and whatnot to be sent around. He has several shelving like bookcases around the room, and they're filled with little knickknacks, cool little things that people have brought in or he's found or acquired at some point or another. Just little kind of artifacts of the world past.
Ooh.
What floor are we on?
3rd floor.
Can I spend another one of my points just to ask about his knickknacks? I'm curious. There's not a specific question that really pertains to that, though.
I mean, yeah, you can just ask about his knickknacks. I don't think that really. Yeah, there's no question to spend the point on.
Is there anything valuable? Is there anything unique that I recognize? Is there anything there?
I don't know if there's anything specifically that you recognize. It kind of it's a hodgepodge of things. Like there's several pictures, and the picture frames still have glass in them, which is crazy after this long. They have just mostly pictures of Roger himself, a couple of other people. It's him in front of various, like, you see like tents or buildings. There are a couple of, there's like some worn out books and a couple of things that they're little like trinkets. You see like an old watch that looks like it was once very nice, but age has kind of worn it down a little bit. You think things of that nature. It looks kind of like, imagine if Roger's past life, he had personal effects or things given to him, and he's kept those. They're sentimental.
Gotcha. Okay.
Listen, Roger. The fact is, you're wasting your time. There's nothing you can do to get me to tell you where I place the other bombs or where the armies of the Mosquito King will be attacking from.
Roll to manipulate someone.
That's 10 plus, I believe I have a 1. Yes. So 11.
So Roger, he raises an eyebrow and says, "So you've hidden more bombs around the city."
Dang it! I wasn't supposed to say that.
Well, this is an interesting turn of events.
While that's happening, can I do read a person on Roger?
Absolutely.
I rolled a 10.
Alrighty, you get 3 questions. They can be asked anytime during the conversation.
All right, I'm gonna just keep listening until I'm ready.
Okay. So, if we understand correctly, you entered the city under false pretenses, surely. Quote unquote blew up the guard station. We haven't heard any of that. We presume that's the smoke we see out the window.
It's also partially why we came, is to let you know that the guard station blew up.
I mean, it ain't a barbecue.
Roger sits there and he leans back in his chair. To us, this decision seems quite simple. Execute them now.
As soon as he says that, I want to whip up my gun and take out as many of the other guards as I can before they have time to react.
Alrighty.
Oh gosh.
This is going to be
Combat time.
It's combat time.
I pull out my handgun. Dang, I was hoping that would make him want to interrogate me or send guards out or something. But no, he's just like, okay, I can't get any information out of this guy.
Alrighty, so Gregor, you are definitely going aggro.
Yes. So I get to roll plus cool instead of plus hard when I do that. And that is an 8 plus 3.
Already.
I want to take out the guard who's closest to the secret entrance.
Okay. You're able to do that. You're using your handgun?
I think I was holding Rex's rifle.
Ah, yes, that's right.
Yeah, you have scout.
You're able to blast one of the dudes. Scout's a rifle.
Yes, scout is a hunting rifle.
Hunting a rifle. What's the stats on Scout?
3 harm, far loud.
It is a far weapon. I'm thinking how that would. But also, you're so close that like just hip firing is good enough.
I can use my pistol instead if that's better.
No, we'll follow the narration. We'll follow the narrative.
Okay.
Fiction first. Okay, yeah. So Roger says, execute them now, and someone does get executed right now. You just level your rifle at the dude closest to the hidden door and just punch a hole right through him. He flops over.
That's the problem with pronouns. You didn't say which them.
Yeah, there's like 6 days in here.
Yep. Alrighty. At this point, all chaos breaks loose. So
I'm gonna go aggro on Roger and try to restrain him.
And I want to lay down
so-
fire when I get a chance to do a thing.
When I get a moment, if I see an opening, I want to try and take him.
this is gonna be a lot of doing stuff under fire because now you're, under fire.
Yeah.
Literally.
Okay.
So yes,
Okay.
Rex.
Okay.
Could I have my minigun back from you, as in I take it from you once I snap the ropes off of my
Oh
hands?
yeah, absolutely. I'm not. Of course, you can just rip it out of my hands.
Once I'm presuming maybe, I don't know how fast turns are in getting up, breaking the ropes, taking the minigun. I'm doing like 3 things at once. I'm presuming I can't exactly shoot in the same turn, maybe.
Yeah. So it's going to be, as I said, it's going to be a lot of act under fire rolls. What does Bravo want to do?
So since I am laying down fire and I want to allow the other characters to move and act freely, are you guys okay if I do that first?
I'm gonna give you the same obstacle I'm gonna give Rex when he tries to do his thing. You've got to act under fire to break your quote unquote restraints and get your gun in position before the people who already have them drawn fire on you.
Okay, that is a good idea. I will do something under fire, which I use weird for. 8 plus 3.
Okay, on a 10 plus you do it.
Okay.
You're able to break your restraints and pull your gun out of where it was hidden before the others get the drop on you. So you tell me what you want to do, and we'll choose an applicable move for that.
I want to allow the other players to do their moves, basically. Like, if there's anybody who's like, I'm just going to start, like, shooting and hopefully get the other guys to, like, rather than the other guards just, like, boom, taking people out, they're going to have to, like, duck down and hide and stuff so that my teammates have a chance to get into positions that aren't as vulnerable.
Okay. Could I argue then for a seize by force, and what you're trying to seize is control of the situation?
Yeah, we could do that. So I'm trying to seize by force?
Yes.
Ooh, I'm not looking forward to exchanging harm. All right. I got a 10, and then I believe I have a +1 for hard. Let me just check and make sure. Yep, so 11. So that's good. I get to choose 3. I am going to choose... you take definite and undeniable control of it. You suffer little harm. And I'm also going to inflict terrible harm.
Okay, so you chose to inflict terrible harm, suffer little harm, and take definite and undeniable control of it.
Yes.
Okay, so so what happens is you're able to burst up and take out you're able to take out one of the guards with a well placed shot. And this kind of turns the tide a little bit. it went from 2 helpless people on the ground to 4 against 4. And this is it's a surprise, and so you're able to take down another one, and the other person is one of the other guards are realizing that the tides have turned. Now you do suffer harm, and it's at -1, so Bravo will take 1 harm. So as you hit the one guy, the other guy gets off a shot, but it's really more of a glancing blow than anything.
Yeah, practically misses me.
Yeah. You will need to make the harm move though.
Oh, okay.
Unless you don't have any armor, correct?
I don't. And I still have 1 other harm from when I got hit with a wardrobe, which in real time, that was like a month ago when we recorded that. But in game time, that was like 2 hours ago, maybe.
Yeah, y'all have been flying.
Okay. Remind me how the harm move works. Do I roll and plus the harm I just got, or plus my total harm?
Roll plus harm suffered. So
roll plus 1.
So just right now. Yep, roll plus 1. You want to fail this roll.
Yes. So I got 5 plus 1.
Okay.
Man, my rolls are great today.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have you suffer harm. You're good. Okay. So yeah, just take 1 harm.
All right. So I am at 2 harm right now.
Dr. Dice, you wanted to go and restrain Roger, correct?
That's what I was thinking originally. Based off of the situation now, yeah, I think I will still do that. So I'm going to, part of that, I want to like shove Opera into Rex's hands because I don't want the gun. And then I want to try and restrain Roger. I'm
going to offer you basically the same thing that's happened. We're going to do a act under fire to not get shot, and then a seize by force to seize by force.
All right. Okay. Under fire. Let's see how this goes. I rolled a 1.
Oh no. That's real bad.
The dice strikes back. Yeah. Okay. So you make a move for Roger, but one of the other guards is able to suss it out and just drills you. So you get shot. You're gonna suffer 2 harm.
Sweet.
You have armor, right?
Oh yeah, you are, because you're wearing the guard uniform.
Oh yeah. If the guard uniform is armor, then yeah.
Yes. Part of the guard's uniform is armor, so you'll have 1 armor.
So yeah, I think I just have 1 armor then.
Yes. Now you will still need to make the harm move because you've suffered harm.
Okay. Let's use different dice than the first 2. Okay. 5. I'm out.
No, that's good. You want to fail the harm move.
Oh, I want to fail the harm move. Good.
Yes.
Good. Okay, I rolled a 5.
Okay, so here's what happens. So, you get shot. It's a very, very fortunate thing that you decided to put on the guard's armor because it takes the entire brunt of it. So you take 0 harm. You're able to mark that off your clock if you did. But instead of being able to hand Opera to Gregor, it goes you drop it. Not Gregor, Rex.
Not everybody can roll real well this entire session.
So because you failed your act under fire roll, things went very poorly. And you're not able to get to Roger and be safe. So now it is Roger is, at this point he's like trying to shove himself up from the desk and scramble out of the room. Rex, it is your turn. What is it that you wanted to do?
So I was also gosh, it's funny that Dice is the one that tried to go after Roger, because I figured maybe I could just run and use him as a human shield too, so I'm also safe. So I've changed my but if she's like slid the minigun across the floor, I can't just leave it there. What would Rex do? Nah, Rex is just gonna mow him down. He's gonna go for the minigun. Okay, since I was thinking, I did roll earlier, but since I was thinking of changing it, I think it's fair if I re-roll, even though it was a pass. Oh, I regret my decision. That's an 8. I'm assuming this is just act under fire in any scenario, because
if you're going for your gun and trying not to get just mowed down while you do it, you're definitely acting under fire. So an 8, you flinch, hesitate, or stall. Yeah, where's outcome hard bargain already? Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna give you the choice. Everyone else is tied up in one capacity or another. So you have the choice. It's either grab Opera or stop Roger from escaping. You can't do both.
Stop Roger. No matter the cost.
Alrighty. So what happens? Rex, you're down there. You're down there on your knees, and you see Dice. She tries to hand you your gun, but gets shot, and so it goes sliding across the room. Roger shoves himself up in the desk, just turns to bolt, and instead of and you eye your gun for a half of a second. You're just like, I could go get it, but then you see Roger, and instead you just spring. You just spring and just jump tackle Roger
over the desk or something.
Yeah. Okay, so you're able to do that. Okay, so how it happens is you've now tackled Roger. Basically what that means is every gun in the room is now trained on you, as their leader is literally squashed on the floor under some giant dude. What do y'all do?
Let me know when I can move again. But yeah.
Gregor, it's been longest since you've done something.
The last thing I want is for one of the guards to pick up Opera. So Rex is jump tackling the boss, and I'm jump tackling whoever's going to pick up the minigun.
Okay. It sounds like seize by force. You're just going to seize the dude. You're seizing the dude who's coming, not the gun, right?
I mean, is the gun just sitting on the floor? Can I grab the gun? Or
yeah, it's just lying on the floor.
Oh, great! I'm gonna pick that bad boy up.
Okay, still act under fire, but
I'm gonna listen to Opera sing. Okay, act under fire is cool. That is 9 + 3.
He is one cool dude.
Ice cold.
Seriously.
It's the thing Gregor's good at. It's cool.
Yeah, and I'm good at doing things in battle, and I just almost half failed.
Dice is not good. Dice is not very cool. She gets shot.
All right. Okay. So you're able to dive and just you're able to dive and grab the gun. Someone else is coming and diving in, so you probably hit them with your elbow or whatever on your way through, just elbowing them out of the way, and you end up in a crouched position with Opera in your possession.
Yes.
Bravo. What have you got going on?
Good question. What am I closest to? Am I still in the middle of the room?
So yeah, you're still basically in the middle. There's two guys who are not dead, and Roger who's squashed under Rex right now. You know what?
I'm gonna stand up and say, "Game over. Put your guns down. You know you're not winning this. I'm gonna try to end this fight." Now, hot is not my most powerful skill, but I think the situation is in our hand. Sorry, would this be go aggro or manipulate?
I think you're manipulating them. Yeah, I think you're manipulating them.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna roll.
I want to lift Opera just a little bit higher, and in an effort to help in this intimidation.
That makes sense. Oh, it's not good enough. I rolled a 3. I should not have. I spoke too soon about getting good rolls. So 3 + 1, that is a 4.
Okay. Unfortunately, Matthew, Gregor will not be able to help out enough to make it a partial success. Okay, so what happens? So Bravo, you stand up and you say your line. You're like, y'all are losing, and just one of the guards just runs smack into you and just like body checks you into the wall.
Ooh. Okay. Do I
let me
take harm?
Yes, I'm just trying to figure out what a good amount of harm would be. Yeah. Okay. So that's gonna be 1 harm. You're gonna take 1 harm.
Oh, okay. So that puts me up to 3 harm. Anybody's wondering? My head is really ringing at this point.
Make the harm move.
Yep.
Make the harm move. I may elect to do something cool but not dangerous.
6 + 1, 7.
Okay. You take the harm. You take the 1 harm, and so this guy, he checks you into the wall, and you just end up you get smashed into the wall and crumple in a heap on the floor. So you've lost your footing and are now on the ground.
Okay. Is he on top of me or just standing?
He's standing over you.
Oh, good. He's standing up. I'm on the ground. All right.
Rex, I want you to make a why am I absolutely blanking? Do something under fire. Roger's obviously trying to escape, and you need to withstand this.
Okay. Anyway, I got an 11.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you're able to maintain your restraint on Roger. Dice, what are you doing? What's going on?
Guys, I just realized something. Rex is on the ground holding down Roger. I just crumpled to the ground, and I think Dice got shot and fell to the ground. Literally everyone we don't want to die is laying down right now. This is a perfect minigun situation.
Okay, so, yeah, I want to kind of take a look around the room, see that everybody's kind of on the ground. Does anybody look like they are about to maybe die, or does anybody need assistance in my party, is what I'm kind of... Well, I have a small handgun on me. I think I'm going to attempt to shoot the guy standing over Bravo.
Ooh.
It's not going to be fatal. Okay, I'm so stressed right now. Okay, I have to do the roll under fire first, correct?
No. So this is just seized by force because all you're doing is
This
shooting
is just
him.
seized by force.
Just seized by force.
Okay. Okay. All right. This is awesome. I can do a hard roll. 7.
Okay, on a 7 to 9, choose 2 of the things. So you inflict terrible harm, you suffer little harm, you take definite and undeniable control of it, or you impress, dismay, or frighten your enemy. Choose 2.
Okay. I want to take control and frighten them.
Okay.
Just like shoot him in the leg. I'm kind of shooting for like the leg so that he like falls over.
Ooh, please something higher than the leg, not so close to the to the crumply.
A little higher than the leg, the abdomen. Shoulder, the shoulder. We'll do the shoulder.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so you have this guy. He's just body slammed into Bravo, and you just level a shot and you blast him. So you take him in the shoulder. He kind of staggers a little bit at being hit. He's dismayed as he's just been shot from behind. He thought he was clear. But unfortunately, in doing this and getting the clear shot, you open yourself up to fire from the other guard, who he's going to hit you with the butt of his gun. He's going to bring it down. He's going to pistol whip you on the. He's going to pistol whip you.
Okay.
No, yeah, okay. So Dice, you'll make the harm move at a +1.
I rolled a 7.
You rolled a 7. Okay. So here's how it happens. You shoot the guy, and then you get clocked. So we're gonna say you're stunned, and you lose track of Matt, Gregor and Opera. You're in this daze. You don't know where they are. Speaking of them, what do you do, Gregor?
I just want to hold down the trigger and just go to town.
Alrighty. If this isn't seized by force, nothing is.
Yes. I also would like to make the argument that I get to use my +2 for reading the situation here.
Sure.
All right.
Take it.
Okay, that is 7 + 2 is 9.
Okay.
I'm not very hard.
Well, so on a 9, choose 2. Inflict terrible harm, suffer little harm, definite and undeniable control, impress, dismay, and frighten.
Inflict terrible harm and suffer little harm.
Rex, what's the harm on Opera?
It is. Let's see. This is close, I presume.
Yeah.
This
Close
is
full auto.
3 harm close. There actually, it doesn't say full auto on it.
Okay.
None of them say full auto. Oh wait,
okay,
no,
yeah.
SMG does.
I think. Okay, cool.
Oh.
It's a minigun though. Like,
Yeah.
if it's not full auto, nothing. If that doesn't count as full auto, nothing does. Okay, so you're able to just take this big sweeping, just basically laser of the room. There's now a nice, pretty level. You could probably do a nice level trace of the holes in the wall. And these other 2 dudes, they get gunned down.
I just look over at Rex and I say, I have got to get me one of these.
You don't get to escape this encounter scot-free. You get shot once by the one dude who doesn't have his back to the entire room. So you'll take one harm, but you have armor, so you take 0 harm. So
Okay.
yeah, you're fine. With that, like, the other 2 dudes crumpling to the floor. All that's left in this room is one very restrained Roger Blevins.
I punch him
Sweet.
in the face.
Punch him in the face.
I want my move. I punch him in the face.
Alrighty. Roger goes out.
No, I don't want to knock him out. I just want to,
Yeah, okay, yeah. No, yeah, see,
break his nose or something.
Yeah, you can do that. You can punch Roger. He is 100% at your disposal.
Nice, I do that.
Well, this has been a productive and very destructive session.
Very
Yep.
much so.
Looks like the Mosquito King wins.
$45, 60, 74, 65, 72, 20, 50, 68, 61, 73, 65, 20, 31, 20, 44, 69, 60, 67, 6F, 2C, 20, 44, 65, 60, 20, 55, 66, 61, 60, 6B, 20, 69, 73, 20, 66, 61, 6C, 6C, 65, 60, 60.